Imagine holding a complete living world in the palm of your hand. This is the magic of a sealed jar aquarium. It is a tiny ecosystem, a miniature pond captured within glass. Unlike the large fish tanks you may have seen, these small worlds are completely closed off. They have no filters, they have no pumps. They are sealed shut, a self-sustaining universe all on their own. The appeal is in their simplicity and their mystery. They are a quiet, beautiful spectacle of nature's ingenuity, a living piece of art that changes subtly with each passing day. It's a remarkable thing to witness. These little aquariums are sometimes called ecospheres. They offer a peaceful glimpse into the intricate web of life. Everything inside the jar works together in a delicate dance. The water, the plants, the tiny creatures, and even the sunlight that touches the glass all play a vital role. It is a world without human interference once it is sealed. It simply exists, quietly demonstrating the powerful principles of nature. For those of us living in busy cities, far from wild rivers and ponds, it is a precious connection to the natural world, a small, silent reminder of the planet's incredible systems. The concept is wonderfully simple, yet profoundly deep. You take a piece of a natural environment like a pond or a stream and you give it a new home. You provide it with everything it needs to survive and thrive on its own. The jar becomes a microcosm, a small-scale model of the Earth's own biosphere. Observing it is like watching a slow, unfolding story. New leaves will grow, tiny animals will explore their surroundings. The water will clear. It is a lesson in patience and observation, teaching us to appreciate the small, often overlooked details of the living world around us. Why would one want such a thing? The answer lies in its quiet beauty and its scientific wonder. It is a low-maintenance pet, a living decoration, and a science experiment all rolled into one. It requires no daily feeding, no cleaning of filters, and no noisy pumps. It asks only for a spot with gentle, indirect light. In return, it provides a constant source of fascination. It is a conversation starter, a focal point for a room, and a source of calm. It is a testament to the fact that even in the smallest of spaces, life can find a way to create a perfectly balanced and sustainable home for itself. How can this tiny world survive without any help from us? The secret lies in a beautiful natural cycle. It is the same cycle that supports all life here on Earth. The engine of this sealed world is sunlight. The green plants inside the jar are the powerhouses. They perform a wonderful trick called photosynthesis. Using the energy from sunlight, they take the carbon dioxide that the animals breathe out and turn it into oxygen. This process is absolutely essential. It is what provides the very air, or rather the oxygen dissolved in the water, that the tiny creatures need to breathe. This cycle is a perfect partnership. The animals, such as small snails or shrimp, play their part beautifully. As they go about their day, they breathe in the oxygen that the plants have so kindly produced. In return, they release carbon dioxide back into the water. This is exactly what the plants need to perform their photosynthesis. It is a perfect exchange, a closed loop where nothing is wasted. The animals also eat the algae that might grow on the glass or the decaying plant matter, keeping the jar clean. Their waste then becomes fertilizer, providing essential nutrients for the plants to grow strong. So you see, there is no need for an external filter. The plants and animals work together as a natural living filtration system. The snails and shrimp act as the clean-up crew, constantly grazing and tidying their small home. The plants absorb the waste products, using them as food to fuel their growth. This constant recycling of nutrients means the water stays clear and healthy, without any mechanical intervention. It is a system perfected by nature over millions of years, and we are simply borrowing it and placing it on our windowsill to admire its flawless design and efficiency. And what about an air pump? That too is made redundant by the clever work of the plants. An air pump in a normal aquarium is there to add oxygen to the water. But in our sealed jar, the plants are the oxygen factories. As long as they receive enough light, they will steadily release tiny bubbles of pure oxygen into the water. This keeps the water rich with the air that the animals need to survive. It is a quiet, continuous process. The balance is delicate, of course. Too many animals or not enough light could disrupt it, which is why creating one requires careful thought and planning. Choosing the right inhabitants is crucial for a successful sealed jar aquarium. Not just any plant or animal will do. We must select species that are small, hardy, and suited to this unique environment. For plants, mosses are a wonderful choice. Java moss, for instance, is incredibly resilient. It grows slowly and does not require a lot of light, making it perfect for a jar. Other excellent options include hornwort or anacharis. These are fast-growing plants that are fantastic at producing oxygen and absorbing waste, helping to keep the water clean and healthy for all the inhabitants. When it comes to animals, we must think very, very small. The most common and successful inhabitants are tiny freshwater snails. Ram's horn snails or bladder snails are perfect for the job. They are the tireless janitors of the jar. They happily move along the glass and leaves, eating algae and any decaying matter they find. This cleaning service is vital to maintaining the clarity of the water and the health of the ecosystem. They are fascinating to watch as they explore every nook and cranny of their glass world, their shells like tiny mobile homes gliding through the water. Some people may also choose to add small freshwater shrimp. Species like the ghost shrimp or certain types of Neocaridina shrimp can thrive in a well-established jar. They are slightly more sensitive than snails, but they are wonderful additions. They are constantly busy, sifting through the substrate and picking at bits of food. Watching them is a delight, as their nearly transparent bodies move gracefully through the water. However, it is important to ensure the jar is large enough and the plant life is abundant enough to support them before they are introduced into the delicate system. The key is to avoid overcrowding. In such a small, closed system, less is truly more. A common mistake is to add too many animals. This puts a strain on the entire ecosystem. The plants might not be able to produce enough oxygen, and the waste can build up too quickly for them to absorb. It is far better to start with just a few small snails and allow their population to find its own natural balance over time. The goal is not to create a busy, crowded tank, but a stable, serene, and self-sufficient piece of the natural world. Owning a sealed jar aquarium is more than just having a beautiful object in your home. It is a profound educational experience. It serves as a constant living demonstration of some of the most fundamental principles of ecology. It teaches us about the delicate balance that exists in every natural habitat. We learn by watching how every single component has a purpose. The plants, the animals, the bacteria you cannot even see, and the light from the sun are all interconnected. If one part of the system fails, the entire world within the jar is at risk of collapse. Setting one up is an easy and rewarding project for people of all ages. You begin by creating a foundation, a small layer of soil or sand at the bottom of a clean glass jar. Then you carefully add your chosen aquatic plants, anchoring them in the substrate. Fill the jar with water, perhaps from an established pond or dechlorinated tap water. Finally, you introduce your tiny animals, like a few small snails. Seal the lid tightly and your work is done. Place it in a spot where it receives indirect sunlight, as direct sun can overheat the water and cause excessive algae growth, which can be detrimental. The benefits of keeping such a miniature world are numerous. In our fast-paced lives, they offer a moment of pure calm and tranquility. Watching the slow, deliberate movements of a snail or the gentle sway of a plant can be incredibly meditative. It helps to reduce stress and allows our minds to slow down. For children, it is a captivating introduction to biology and environmental science. It provides a hands-on lesson about cycles, interdependence, and the responsibility we have to care for our environment, even one that fits inside a simple glass jar. In the end, this small, sealed world is a powerful symbol. It shows us how life, when given the right conditions, can create a perfect, self-regulating system. It is a miniature replica of our own planet, a beautiful blue-green sphere that also relies on delicate cycles of energy and nutrients to sustain its inhabitants. The sealed jar aquarium is a window into the magic of nature. It reminds us of the intricate connections that bind all living things together and the simple, elegant beauty of a world in perfect balance. It is a wonder of nature, contained